Cause it's all blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out, running this mouth. I'ma done out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch that.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. An even 40 yards.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the Giants' 5-yard line.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts working in the pistol. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from 30 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again here with Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Zach Bond, the all-pro, makes the stop. Third down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10. On play action, Kurtz. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Abdul Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, it's Dillon. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. Now the screen set up for Barkley. Very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Neighbors in motion. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Henry hit, the ball comes free. And Fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
63. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Cardinals receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Third and inches.
Great.
Try to run for it with Dillon. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. And Will Carter, number 3 overall selection, there for the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try it now with Dillon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Motion man is Hyatt. On 2nd down, Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air again goes Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Picked off by the All-Pro, Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 8.
This is Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Not a great start by this running back here in the 1st half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Deontay Banks, the former first-round pick, in from his corner spot to make the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. He is all the way inside the 15. But hold everything. There is a marker down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. 60 bicep, 6, go.
Here's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. A play fake, now Dart. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field when the punt team comes on. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Dart can throw here on 2nd down. Out to his right. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
Throwing is Dart. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break. And he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. On play action, it is Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7.
70 Lions. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Henry, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season.
The kick is good.
Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Good.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll get that to Wilson. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of, They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time you let it go, the defender was already in position, and
That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Giants 21, Eagles 13.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one
Giants take over
through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devondre Campbell brings him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bring money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust.
Out. We're going to do it. Good. Now let's get it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now quick throw taken in by Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great. Check. On anyone, huh? Crowd, let me get it. Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Neighbors in motion. 3rd and long, and Darts is going to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Don't touch it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Again, working deep downfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
On the ground, here's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Pass. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover. A fumble. All of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly, because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Hunt, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off his drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
Great. Set.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adibas.
well, Mike, this is entering the wrong time of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Now Dart. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, The key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Hurts to throw. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Neighbors in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Hey! 70 Lions!
Right back to Scatterboo on first down. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Neighbors in motion. They'll go again to Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On first down, it's Scatterboo. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
39 yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Go! Cowboy 8!
Once again, it's Scadaboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Neighbors in motion. On 3rd down, here's Scadaboo. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
And now the punting unit will come on, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.